We are Steve and Jill. Together, we've been buying and reselling land since the 90s.
Our data-centric approach leaves our buyers asking, how can you sell it so cheap?
Here on the Land Academy Show,
We answer that and more. Steve and Jill here.
hello.
Welcome to the Land Academy Show, entertaining land investment talk. I'm Stephen Jack Butella.
And I'm Jill DeWitt, broadcasting from the Valley of the Sun.
Today, Jill and I talk about how career path starts next month in January. And I've just been told that this has the possibility of being inspirational.
Oh, I hope all our shows are in some way.
Before we get into it, let's take a question posted by one of our members on the landinvestors.com online community. It's free. And don't forget to subscribe on the Land Academy YouTube channel and comment on the shows you like.
Mitchell says, my second mailer is working. We have 3 good sellers who reached out to us. I would like to reach out to a local land agent and get his opinion on them. Do I need these tied up prior to speaking with said agent, or is it okay to probe them as I'm working with the seller? Oh, I would have them tied up. I want them to be that good. Because you know what? Because things could go wrong. You don't know said agent, and they don't know you. You know, and so I'll tell you what I personally do, Mitchell. I personally say, like, even though I only have a signed purchase agreement, I'm very vague about it with the agent as far as how long I am in the process, because they don't know. I could have been in escrow for 3 weeks and it's still going to take 3 more weeks to close, kind of thing. They don't know that. But I do say, I'm getting ready to close on this deal. Can you look at it, please? And that tells them it's tied up. You know, it leaves them with that impression, and they usually don't do anything more than that.
That's exactly right. So it's all about the conversation you have with that agent. Mm-hmm. And the agent could be, 65 years old, or they could be 22 years old. It's not that it's the tone and how you handle it. So there's no real secret way that a real estate agent can call the county clerk or anyone at the county and get inside information.
Yeah.
So when you go on the website, let's say you actually buy the property, then you call the agent. It's not going to show up anywhere on the website like realtor.com or Zillow or as an ownership record for quite some time. Sometimes years, sometimes it's months. So there's I used to really worry about somebody going around the back end for me. And it's just that's never happened to me, thank God. And I don't really expect it. It's not a real concern. But Jill's right. If they're good deals, there's no reason, especially if they're in the same county, just tie them all up with an escrow agent.
Or even just have a signed purchase agreement.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It depends on how it is.
You have to have a PA.
Even just a signed purchase agreement, Mitchell, is enough for you to double check your work and not go that far. Yeah. Because honestly, I would prefer you do it this way than you don't want to open escrow on 10 of them and buy 1, because now this escrow agent is tired of you because they started the process on 10 and you only do 1. So you want to move forward when you're really feeling good about it.
Feel great about the price. You go for it. That's why we have would you do this deal section in Discord. So you can get everybody's opinion. And chances are somebody in Discord will, or on the Thursday member call, chances are somebody will really have a good local knowledge of what the deals looks like and whether or not you're going to make any money. Today's topic, career path starts next month in January. This is why you're listening.
So I was thinking about this today. In career path, we named it that way kind of on purpose. We don't call it land path. I'm serious.
Unlike everything else here. What? Everything else here
is an accident.
It's true. It's just pure stumbling over ourselves.
Yeah, we accidentally on purpose. No, but I'm using this term today to mean all kinds of things. That's my point here. So in a minute, I'm going to talk about what career path is, but I want to talk about to you first, thinking about where we are right now. Today is December 14th. And you got 2 weeks to get your act together.
Oh, geez. Oh, my gosh.
What?
This is tough love, Jill.
Maybe it is. But if you're still on the fence about what you're going to go out, come out of the gates with in 2022, I'm here to tell you better hurry it up. So.
Wow.
What?
I love this side of you, by the way.
Oh, I'm like, why are you you sound like you're mad at me or picking on me. Like, what?
Honestly. You know what I'm used to this time of year?
You're Mr. Rip the Band-Aid off.
You know what I'm used to this time of year is, should we have 2 or 3 Christmas trees this year? That's the kind of Jill that I'm used to. What kind of cookies would you like?
But you don't know what I go through with my other stuff.
But you put a microphone in front of her and it's like, it's December 14th. Hop on it.
He doesn't realize what I'm doing in my office when I close my door, apparently.
Can you imagine if I did know?
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, you don't see that part. Hence why assistants are great. We don't have to communicate with each other. But that's another topic. Anyway, so I wanted to talk to you about, career path. What is your career path? For some people, you've had 2 years. We have good friends that have 2 years voluntarily and involuntarily because of COVID to take a step back and kind of rethink their plans, rethink their life, and, make some changes. I know one really sweet young girl who was killing herself working downtown in New York, and then she got sent home and it was hard. Then she had to be in the office. And she's out in LA, and then she's got to zip back to New York, or while she's in LA, she's on New York time. This kid was killing herself. And she said, you know what, I'm done. Through this all, it's been a real good time for me to reevaluate what I want to do. And she's in her 20s.
Well,
so what is she doing? She's going back to college, and she wants to be a nutritionist. And I think she's like, this is really what I always wanted to do. And I'm like, well, good for you. Go do that.
I got to weigh in here.
Okay.
So when you're young like that, and you've got, she spent 4 years doing this. I know exactly who Jill's talking about. And you should spend 4 grueling years. I call them professional growth years. There's a way to do this, and we talk about this in Career Path. You don't voluntarily turn 17 or 18, I'll say, get married and have 3 children. That's just going to be out of order. It doesn't benefit you professionally in any way to do that. You're doing it backwards. What you want to do is what she did, which is go to college, get a bachelor's degree, go get a great job. She worked for if I told you the name of the company, it's in if you're a female, you have this cosmetic product or you've had it.
You know of them.
And so she got 4 amazing paid years of professional experience. And, and ultimately she just decided, you know what, this is not what I want to do. And so it was a great 4 years spent. She got to live in New York. She got to live in Los Angeles. So this isn't a cry for me time. It's like, it's now she's just moving on. She's going on her second career, which is great. So this is perfect for Career Path.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So.
Oh, did I interrupt you?
Just a little bit. I'm used to it. It's okay. I'm just teasing you. No, but so our answer, but there are people that have come to us and said, this is what I want to do. Kind of like, so imagine she spent these 4 years and she could have said, this is my life's calling. I love it. I don't care how crazy this is.
Right.
Wherever I have to go, I'm going. I will move to London if I have to. Mm-hmm. I don't care. I love this business. That's not what she said. But what's interesting is, so Career Path is for those people who have been in this, tested it, understand it, know that you want to make this your career. And that's what we do. So Career Path is a Land Academy product where it's Stephen and I teaching in depth with us, kind of hands-on, going through everything. And then each quarter, we do it once a quarter. We only take like 15, 20 people. I can't remember what we accept. And then each quarter, we're going to add a little kind of a nuance. So because of the last Career Path, when we're doing this one, it's still all Land Academy material. I don't want people to get hung up on the mobile home thing, but we leaked a little bit of our mobile home things that we do on the side, and everybody loved it so much in the last Career Path. So we said, okay, first quarter 2022, we will share that with this group and even add a little more to it. We're going to beef it up a little bit. So that's what this is, but it's still all Land Academy. So if you're here, this is my whole point today. I think there's 2 people who listen to this show. There are Land Academy people.
Exactly, 2 people.
And not
including Jill and I.
Exactly.
It's both of our parents.
So there are parents. 2 of you that listen to this show.
Her mom and my dad.
One of you is a Land Academy person, his dad. And one of you is not a Land Academy person, my mom, who's purely here for entertainment. So I hope entertainment. Just because she's sitting back laughing at us doesn't mean it's entertainment, but for her it is. Anyway, so I think you fall into one of 2 camps. So I just want to clarify for the person of you, the you who wants to take us to where it's going to be your career. That's what Career Path is, and we're excited. We tested it 2 times last year. This year, 2021, it was phenomenal. Everybody loved it. And so 2022, we tweaked it, made it better. We heard you, and it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, this is one of those products we released that I never anticipated the type of response that we would have. You know, it's a small group. Here's the facts. It's like I think 15 or 20 people. It's 10 modules once a week. So it's 10 weeks. The program's 10 consecutive weeks long, starting in January. I'm not exactly sure when.
The 5th, I think, whatever that Wednesday is.
And, you know, Jill and I teach the course personally, she and I, for several hours a week, each week.
It's awesome. So my thing today is what is your career path? It doesn't have to be ours. This is ours.
Yeah,
this is our solution for our community. We are stepping up to make sure if you want this to be your career, we're going to make sure this is your career, period. Yeah. And if it's not, you know, I hope you're thinking about what is it for you? And I hope that you are using this time, all, you know, snottiness aside, I hope that you are using this time between now and the end of the year to, are you going to read a note here?
Well, I don't want to interrupt you. Am I distracting you?
A little bit. Okay. So we hope that you're using this time between now and the end of the year to decide, where do you want to go? I mean, what do you want to do? So many things have changed. Our world has been upside down now for almost 2 years, you know, and now nothing's crazy. All the things we thought we couldn't do, like work from home or do this or whatever it is, we can. So dream it up.
I'm not going to read this, but I'm famous. If you've listened to former shows and gotten our formal education on being organized, I'm like a kook for being organized and making sure that there's nothing in your inbox, from your email inbox at the end of the day. Every day I clear it out to 0 with these exceptions. I always keep several or all of the thank you notes that we get. And so I'm staring at 6 thank you notes from the last career path membership group.
That's nice.
And there were only like 12 people in it or 18 people.
I didn't get these.
I know. Isn't that strange?
I know.
This is from a guy named David who happens to own, he's an Land Academy member or became one and happens to own either HomeSmart or I think it's a HomeSmart franchise, which is a home flipping franchise. So
we won't say the name. I'm staring at it, but we won't say it.
Oh, good. Okay.
Okay.
So I was wrong.
It's okay.
All right.
It's good.
And he joined us because he knew that buying houses and cleaning them up and reselling them, it's getting a little harder. It's not to say it's not impossible at all. And you can seriously make a ton of money doing it. Jill and I have done it in the past. But he saw the light bulb went off when he learned about buying and selling land. And so he was in the last career path. And I bring this up to let you know what the type of people, he's a business owner. He's a successful business owner with multiple people that work for him and already in real estate. But he just saw the light on adding land to his already on its way career. And so when that happens, I learn a lot. So now I'm asking all kinds of stuff about owning this franchise. And so it becomes this two-way scenario, it's not, you know, it's not like a terrible college class where you're sitting
stuck in the back of the room
staring at some blackboard and some 180-year-old guy telling you about math. So it's nothing like that.
And his hot assistant, a hot teacher's aide.
Where did this come out? How did that come into any of this? You know, you can say stuff that I could never say.
Isn't there always like an old professor and then a cute teacher's aide?
No.
That's the way
I don't know what schools you went to,
right.
But no, I never experienced that.
Well, let me tell you, my first couple classes at Cal State Fullerton, that's what I saw.
Yeah. Again, Jill at the Disneyland. I grew up in Cowpoke, Michigan. That's where I went to school.
So you didn't have that? No. Everybody had like fat ankles and I don't know.
I don't know if we have any hope of ever getting a member from Michigan again. No, nobody had fat ankles.
Sorry. Okay. My bad.
Jeez, Jill.
All right. Did we get what you wanted to say out of that?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. But it is a very good group and it's a learning experience for all. So if you're thinking about it, now's the time. I guess that's my point here too. Whatever you decide to do, now is the time. Don't waste. And if you want to chat with our team, about it, I know you can find all the information on our website.
Look, I'll tell you this, and this is not a commercial because it's starting to sound like it, and I want to stop it before it sounds that way. Of the career paths that we've had, I've never had anyone contact us or my staff and say, I just don't think that was worth it. Because we live in this day and age where that's the case with everything.
That's very true. Like, I know I used half of the tube, but I don't like it. I want my money back.
Yep.
Like, what the heck?
Or it didn't, we're getting light fixtures that Joe ordered about 9 months ago.
I did. They're not cheap, by the way. I looked those up and they're finally, they have a tracking number.
So I'll
let you know if they show up.
This is becoming acceptable. The universe is teaching us, I don't know who's in control of it or not in control of it, that sit down and wait because we're running everything and you're not in control as a consumer anymore. And it's just not how it used to be.
Okay, let's not get political now.
But I was looking for something that was a little more interesting, something that would get me up in the morning and get me kind of excited. And honestly, I didn't even look at investing in land. And I just sort of stumbled upon it, like I said, just researching other things. And I started digging into it. Steve and Jill, you guys honestly are the most sincere people that I've ever met. It shows on the videos. It really, really does.
I just fell in love with you and your heart and your soul and your integrity and your style. And you delivered really good stuff without hesitating.
The culture within the group, I think, is one of the most attractive things about this.
Whatever decision they make, my first instinct is, I'm sure you did the right thing. You have my support.
The information that you provide out there that is completely free, I think you enjoy doing what you do and you like sharing this information. And to me, it was like, man, you guys are the most sincere. And so I joined because I felt like this is where I belong and this is where I can learn the most. And this is where I honestly think I can take my land career, or at least I can get some help with land career to the next level.
Happy you could join us today. 5 days a week, you can find us here on the Land Academy Show.
Tomorrow, the episode on the House Academy Show is, by the way, is called What to Do When Your Buyer Needs Financing. You are not alone in your real estate ambition. Political.
Yeah, I'm just making sure.
This is a consumer.
Okay,
When have we ever gotten politically?
No, we don't, but I wanted to make sure we don't. So
I'm not real concerned about the fact that it took 9 months to get these light fixtures, but I have to hear about it because I'm in the same household as the person who ordered them.
No, all I said was, do you want me to get an electrician? Are you up for it? You're so silly. Thank you for tuning in. By the way, if you're a Land Academy member, be sure you join us on Discord.
We are Steve and Jill. Information
and inspiration
to buy undervalued property.
We hope you found our content valuable and we appreciate your support. If you have not already, please check out our channel and hit the subscribe button.
And your comments and suggestions help us to create the content you're here for. Hitting the like button helps to support our channel's algorithm and gauge your interest for future shows.